And here we are. Harvest Twigs, bird of the day. Today's bird is a very common bird. It's a bird that I would wager that most of my audience, at least my North American audience, has seen and heard. So what could it be? Well, it's a type of bird, it's a common type of bird, and a type of bird that I haven't covered yet. So no, this bird's not a passeriform. It's not a waterfowl. No. Not today's bird of the day. It's not even a bird of prey. No falcon or hawk. So what do I got? What kind of common bird is fits that? Well, today we're gonna do the mourning dove. That's right, the mourning dove. Very common bird, very pretty bird, and I think a pretty cool bird. They're pretty nice. Look at that pretty bird. Yeah, good old bird. So, this bird is part of the order of the columbiforms, which is more commonly known as the order of pigeons and doves. Pigeons and doves are all in this order. And, you're gonna see them around pretty much the whole world, but, the mourning dove, this one specifically, is a North American bird. If you look at that little map down there, the purple area, that's where you're gonna find them year-round. Yep, 365, they live in those areas. Now, the orange areas up there, that's summertime only. And that light blue area down in southern Mexico and Central America, that's where you're gonna find them only in the winter. Yeah, you see them at the bird feeder? Boss out the crows and jays. Yeah, well, that's what they do. They're pretty common, and they're a little bit larger than a lot of other birds. Bigger than most passeriforms, although, a little smaller than a crow. As you can see, 9 to 13.5 inches long, with a 17.5-inch wingspan, so a decent-sized bird. Not a big bird, but a solid medium-sized bird. They're gonna weigh about 3 to 6 ounces, with females being like 3 to 4.5, and males being like 4 to 6, so the males are a bit bigger. Now, an interesting thing about mourning doves is that almost no mourning doves die of old age. It's insanely rare for a mourning dove to die of old age. They did have one, lived to 30 years old, but the average lifespan of a mourning dove is only a year and a half. So that's a pretty big difference between natural lifespan and actual lifespan. And in fact, it's one of the biggest discrepancies I think I've ever seen. One of the reasons for that is that most mourning doves do not survive their first year. Only 20 to 30% are going to live to be a year old. And in adulthood, an adult mourning dove has only about a 60% chance. Well, no, they have a 60% mortality rate in adulthood. And that's per year. So in any given year, an adult one's probably going to die within its first year. So it's like, yeah, it's a dangerous world out there for our poor little mourning doves. And maybe that's why they're called mourning doves, because they're mourning their deaths. It's so sad. So sad. But that's the way of the world. It's a dangerous world out there for birds. And it's like, well, what's causing them to die? It's really just because of hunting. They have a lot of natural predators. And so it's not just humans. Humans are one of the biggest contributors, but other big birds eat them too. One of the more distinctive things that you're going to hear about the mourning dove is their call. They make the soft coo-coo sound. You're right. In fact, I got an audio clip for you. I guarantee you have heard this call if you live in the United States. Oh, no. Click the play button. Yeah. Yeah, very common sound that you can hear in the summer. And you're saying eaten by other birds? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One of the top killer of birds in general is other birds. Owls, hawks, falcons, they all like to prey on little birds. And the mourning dove is a popular target. They are a very meaty bird. Lots of good edible flesh on these guys. So, yeah, they make a popular target. Very popular target. So, the mourning dove goes by a few other names. Called the Carolina dove. Or the Carolina pigeon. I don't know why Carolina gets, naming rights on these. But they're also referred to as the turtle dove or the rain dove. And some of those might be kind of referring to some subspecies of it, because the mourning dove actually has 6 subspecies. So yeah, some good diversity within it. Yeah. So you're like, oh geez, if they're only living a year and a half, and there's so many die, how are they doing so well? Oh hey, Ergo, nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, the mourning doves, they'll have up to 6 broods per year. 6, make a nest, lay some eggs, have those eggs hatch, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. Yeah, and each brood in the nest is gonna be 2 or 3, 2 or 3 eggs a piece. So you get through the entire year, and a mama bird and daddy bird might be raising between 10 and 15 little babies. And so that's it. Oh, we got a raid! We got a spooky ghost! Spooky ghost raiding! Yeah, we're talking bird facts. Bird facts about the mourning dove. Thanks for joining in. It's great to see you here. Budgie. No, I already did Budgies. Budgies is an old episode. Check out Budgies I don't know, when did I do Budgies? Early October? No, that was in September. I think I did Budgies in September. It was in my skatebird episode. Which I think the VOD is gone from Twitch, but you can check out the Budgie episode on my Bird of the Day playlist on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Yay! Yeah, just go to my YouTube channel and check out the Budgie one. It's in there. All of my, Oh, and Maximov guys followed. Yay! Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Like the follows. Thank you. It's good to have you in here. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, I was talking about babies. Well, the babies are raised by both parents. A turtle dove is gonna, they're gonna mate for life. I suppose when your average lifespan's only in a half, you better find somebody and stick with them. But I would. Yes, even the fathers help raise the young. They will go and gather food and help feed the little babies. So yeah, very cooperative. Yay, subscribe on YouTube. Appreciate it. Okay. So the mourning dove. Now it's kind of funny. It's like they're the national bird of the British Virgin Islands. You're like, but they're not a British bird. Well, they do. They have been introduced. They are not native to the British Virgin Islands, but they were introduced there, and then they thrived. So they've become the national bird of the British Virgin Islands. I think it's interesting. They talk about how they are a popular game bird, and it is estimated that human hunters shoot 45 million mourning doves every year. What's wrong with you people? Killing 45 million poor innocent birds every year. Of course, 45 million is nothing compared to how many chickens y'all kill. But, it is what it is. I guess they're tasty. And, I judge the humans for eating mourning doves. I don't judge the owls, but they do it too. Don't judge the hawks, but they do it too. Not even much meat. Yeah, I mean, they're small. But, you know, there's a good amount of meat on a mourning dove. I mean, look how round they are. I bet they're pretty tasty. I'd eat a mourning dove. Yeah. And no, it's not cannibalism. They're not even the same order as me. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. One thing I thought that was kind of cool is that mourning doves can store food in their own body. Ooh, tasty turkey. Yeah, I'm going to have a tasty turkey Thursday. I'm going to do my next bird of the day is going to be the turkey. What? Is that a spoiler? Yeah, spoiler. My next bird of the day is going to be the turkey. Ha! Who could have guessed that? Yeah, anyway, the mourning dove, they store food in their esophagus. Like, they got a little pouch in their esophagus. And they eat seeds and stuff. And the funny thing is that their beaks actually aren't that hard compared to a lot of other birds. And so what they do is they take the seeds and they store them in their esophagus and just kind of grind against each other and eventually wear down and make them more swallowable. But the thing that they can also do with their seeds, and also sometimes they eat little rocks, which is pretty common to birds, and they can be used to aid digestion because they kind of work as a grinder in their stomach to help grind up softer stuff that they eat. And yeah, I think that's pretty neat. That's real pretty neat. And one of the big surprising facts that I found is that they've clocked mourning doves at 55 miles per hour. That is so fast! So fast! Who would have thought a little bird like this could fly that quickly? I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Good speed. Good speed. So what are my thoughts on the mourning dove? You know, I kind of like them, you know? They, you know, part of the dove and pigeon family, but they don't quite get the bad rep that, you know, your common pigeon gets. They are not considered a pest or trash bird. They're pretty good birds. Pretty good birds. And I think they're pretty cute. I do like their soft brown coloration. They just have a very peaceful look to them, don't they? Very peaceful look. You know, and being turtle doves, they, you know, associated with Christmas. And they're always displayed in pairs. 2 turtle doves, you know, like that. It's because, you know, they mate for life. And so once they bond mate, you're pretty much always going to see a turtle dove with another turtle dove. Male and female hanging out together. And, although it's going to be difficult to tell which is which just because the, thanks for the lurk. The males are going to be a little bit bigger, but, you know, coloration-wise, they're pretty much the same. Males do most of their impressing of the ladies with song and dance. Song and dance. That's how I prefer to do it. Song and dance. I don't have bright colored feathers either. You know, I mean, my black feathers are a nice, lovely sheen, but they ain't colorful. And you know what? That's fine. I would say that, hey, their light brown color helps them hide from predators, but as we've seen, it doesn't seem to be working out too good. But yeah, I have to say, I know I have fine plumage, but I don't have spectacular plumage. But anyway, the mourning dove, I like them. I think the mourning dove is a pretty good bird. Pretty good.